In this video, we're going to review how to add and subtract fractions in preparation for then doing question number 1 from homework 7.3. So remember, to add or subtract fractions, you need like terms. That's true anytime you're adding. You always need like terms. By that we mean we need a common denominator. Right, so remember, the numerator tells you how many slices you have, and the denominator, the denominator tells you the size of that slice. So if I were to add a half and a fourth, I can't just say I have 2 slices. They're totally different size slices. So what I need to do is I need to take that 1/2 and cut it in 2 to see that 1/2 is equal to 2/4. Said another way, a half is a half times 1, and I'm going to multiply by 1 in the form of 2/2. I'm going to have twice as many slices, but they'll be half as big. So 1/2 is equal to 1/2 times 2/2, multiply fraction straight across, it's equal to 2/4. And now I can add 2/4 to 1/4, because I have a common denominator. We have like terms. 2 of these things plus 1 of those things is 3 of those things. And what are those things? They're called fourths, right? So we get a common denominator, we add our numerators, and the denominator is left alone. It is the name of the object. Subtracting would be the same. If this was a subtraction problem, you just do 2 minus 1, which is 1/4. Let's just leave it as addition. Okay, in problem number 1, notice that we already have like terms. We already have a common denominator. So there's no need to cleverly multiply by 1. We've already got the common denominator. We are going to subtract numerators, y squared minus 9, all over that common denominator. And now we technically have done the subtraction, and it's time to now simplify this fraction by looking for secret times ones. Y squared minus 9 factors into y minus 3 times y plus 3. And the denominator, y minus 3, if you want, is 1 times a y minus 3. And I'm not canceling similar looking sets of symbols. I'm acknowledging a secret times 1. And so our final answer will be y plus 3. Let's go ahead and put that in to our computer and see that we've done it correctly. So y plus 3, the computer can read it. I'm going to hit submit, and we did it great. Okay, and again, for future math classes, When I just look at y plus 3, there's nothing that y can't be. But remember, this came from a more complicated expression that did have a domain restriction. Y can't be 3. If y was 3, we would have a 0 in the denominator. So for future classes, you'll go ahead and say, note, y can't be 3. Excellent. We are done.